here in Tokyo. If you're new, click subscribe. If you're returning, appreciate you. So, close by to Tokyo Station here. Going for ramen. This is the cool blocked off street. I'm gonna go to Ippudo, very close. But before I do, take a look at this tree for the festive season. Folks, so I believe the ramen spot is inside this building here. I'll pull up the GPS and try to find it, and we'll go from there. So back in Marunouchi, this building is by Tokyo Station here. It seems like a hot spot for people to go, get food. Anyways, it's just so massive. I'm trying to find it. So, where I'm gonna go for ramen is Marunouchi, Ippudo Marunouchi. So, I'm gonna try and find it and go from there.
Hi, have a seat, please. お一人様ご案内します。はい、いらっしゃいませ。はい、買い物ですか？はい。あとニンニク。ニンニク、硬さは？硬さはバリカタで。バリカタ、はい、ニンニク。
So, have been seated. Hakata Ippudo menu. They got the sheer maru, akao maru, and then kiwami raka. And they got like some set meals as well. And you can choose to get extra noodles if you want, and some toppings, and some side stuff as well. I ended up getting the kiwami karaka special pork here, and I got the standard with firm style noodles as well. And what's nice is they have all the side stuff here. Sesame seeds, vinegar, ramen seasoning for the extra noodles that you get in, pepper, and soy sauce, and pickled veggies as well. I think this is for the bill. Some tea. Anyways, stay tuned as the ramen comes up. Alrighty folks, so they decided to give me a bit apron. Alrighty folks, so they decided to stay tuned for the ramen. Folks, so it's red, deep red. Ooh. dab in. Let's try the broth, see how delicious it is. Pretty good. It's hot. So hot. Try some of this pork here. Ooh, that was a really good bite of pork. Really spicy.
高同事，我这迟到了，我们事儿一会儿说吧。太生忙了。加点糖。为什么？
太长时间了。
啊？身体情况都有可能试试。可能有时候可能2个礼拜或者1个月。都一样的。要不要？我给你。那没事。 要不别的。可以加面吗？
Spicy. Our recap on thoughts of Ippudo, Kiwami Ramen. We're back. Shay here, new, click subscribe if you're returning. Hope you're enjoying this Tokyo series. So this is Ippudo Ramen. It's a franchise in Tokyo. This one is in the Marunouchi area where it's close to Tokyo Station. If you walk from Tokyo Station outwards, it's like in a commercial area, like 2 to 3 blocks from Tokyo Station. So the culture shock when being in Tokyo is, just to kind of preface it, 38 million proper in Tokyo itself, biggest metropolitan city in the world. Actually, New York's like probably 8th or 10th or whatever. Tokyo's number 1. I think number 2 could be Manila, and then like number 4 is like Shanghai. So it kind of puts things in perspective of how big and sprawling Tokyo is. Like, if I were to compare what I'm used to, what I am familiar with in Vancouver, it's like having West Van, North Van, Vancouver, Burnaby, Coquitlam, Surrey, Langley even, maybe even Abbotsford. All those like mini cities in Canada, if you kind of just like merge them all together, that would be Tokyo. So in the Marunouchi area close to Tokyo Station, where that's kind of like the middle ground of like taking trains out of the city, and also a good connection point to the train stations to get to and from different parts of the city, and also from the airport as well. Yeah, Tokyo Station is kind of like the central hub where all the logistical things kind of come about. But anyways, so Marunouchi area, Ippudo, it's a franchise. Culture shock I was gonna lead into. They have all these giant like office buildings, and if you kind of go inside the building and go down like the escalators, there's kind of like food stalls, and all the high-rise buildings are connected together. So it can definitely get overwhelming if you're walking on the street to the storefronts. It seems very inefficient, but how Tokyo does it, they kind of mask the people. They kind of have people underground, so it's a lot safer. It's masking where the people are, which is kind of interesting. But anyways, so Ippudo, it's a franchise. I think they have one in Ginza, they have one in Chiyoda, they had one in Marunouchi close to Tokyo Station. So they have quite a few. I ended up getting the Kiwami Ramen. It ended up having like a atomic radioactive orange color. Super spicy. So what I liked about this ramen is it was like a pork base, very spicy. It had a soft boiled egg. It had a bunch of green onions. It had the kikurage mushrooms. So it was very delicious. The thing about this restaurant was they have a lot of like garnishes and such. The tables, to be honest with you, it could have been more better service, but they were still tending to me. But the thing is, though, I found that like how that restaurant is laying out, it's kind of like when you walk in, there's like a ramen bar where it's next to the kitchen so you can be visible. And then like if you walk down this mini hallway, there's like another seating area where there's like tables and what have you. I was seated on the far end, and I found that the service could have been a little touch better. But yeah, apart from that, the ramen was delicious. It was blaring, piercing hot with the spices. If I could play it back, I would probably, if I was older, or if having tried it, I just want to see how the original is. But I found that this one had packed flavor because there was like the pork slices, and then there was like ground pork in there as well. So it was a very wholesome ramen. But yeah, if they could redo the layout of the restaurant itself, they could just have it like an open area where you could, the staff can see you and they can tend to you, because Japanese service for in restaurants is top notch. But yeah, the Kiwami ramen there, it was a pork base. It was nice and spicy. I didn't get extra noodles just because I think it was like so many dishes in that day. But yeah, if I were to rate it, I would give it a solid. It was on the spicier side. I'd give it like an in between an 8.5 and an 8, so 8.25. It wasn't the best ramen. The pork was so-so. The broth was thicker. Knocked some half points and such for the service, but I found it to be decent. Anyways, hope you're enjoying this Tokyo series. If you're new, click subscribe, and thank you for listening to me ramble on. Until next video, and bye for now.